So I made up one, a compensatory definition, and I have it in the book, at least the word guide. I call it broadly balance between people, which is what we don't have. So if you get justice, you will have that balance.
Mm-hmm.
But breaking it down even further, or even explaining it better, it's guaranteeing that no person is mistreated. That's part one. Part two, guaranteeing that the person that needs help the most gets the most constructive help. Now, you do that on a day-to-day, minute-by-minute basis. If it's 10 people in a room, and you say, is anybody in this room being mistreated? Well, it might be one or two people might hold up their hands, or all 10 might hold up their hands and say, oh, yes, I'm being mistreated all the time, on the job, everywhere. People just trying to figure out a way to mistreat me, or they are actually mistreating me. And every move I make, I get mistreated. When I go to make a loan, I get mistreated. When I go to buy a car, I get mistreated. When I walk down the street, there are some flashing lights that come up, and people jump out, and they start mistreating me. Okay, so you pick out the person who is being mistreated the most. That's the logical process.
Mm-hmm.
You always follow the logic. Say, oh, well, William back there, in the third chair, sitting back there, it looks like he's got a long story of mistreatment. So we'll start looking into William's problems. In other words, the whole idea is to guarantee that nobody's mistreated. So you start with the person who is being most mistreated in a practical sense. That's on a job, anything else. Start with the person who is getting the most mistreatment, okay? Because everybody might say they're mistreated, but you start with the person who is being mistreated the most. That's the person who is hurting most. You do that when you call an ambulance. That's why people pull over. Everybody's hurting that's on the highway. They're late for work and all like that, and they're late for picking up the baby from the babysitter and all like that. But everybody pulls over and lets the ambulance through because the assumption is that wherever that ambulance is going, that person is hurting the most. We understand that when it comes to an ambulance and a siren, but we don't seem to understand that in what we do every day right there on the job.